Are you? How is it going? It's almost 11 o'clock. I know some of you early to bed people are going to bed already, but I know I have another bunch of people who don't go to sleep early, whether they're working or, um, sorry, or they're just not people to go to bed early. Where are you? Let me see who is here. Just indicate in the chat who you are and where you're joining me from. It's been a pretty busy week um, with Thanksgiving and everything else that just went by. A lot of activities here in the United States. A lot of things to process, a lot of things to, wade your way through. But we're on the weekend and some people get a chance to relax. So um, I'm joining you to just have a chat with you guys and find out how you're doing. How was your week? How was your weekend? Um, so just go ahead and put something in the chat. I'm not seeing anything showing up as of yet in the chat, but hopefully they will start coming through shortly. Just keep posting in there. If you're on YouTube, you could do the same. Just keep, okay, I see Mary Lee came through. Karen watching from British Virgin. Hey, British Virgin Islands in the house. Nice to have you. I'm so happy to see you. How is the weather there now? Is it just warm, just tropical? When I was in Jamaica last week, it started to get pretty cool. Um, Colleen Loving Girl Smith says, hi everyone. I think she's in Jamaica. And yeah, just tell us what's the weather like where you are. It's tropical, she says. Okay. Um, I was told that there's supposed to be a cold front passing through Jamaica. Has that started yet? Because it was getting a bit warm when cool when I was there already. Okay, so nice to know that you were having tropical weather there in the British Virgin Islands, and nice to have you. Okay, guys, so tomorrow night we're scheduled to have a live. I'm still not sure what's going on with the lady who was supposed to be on, because I haven't heard back from her or her family since Thanksgiving, when we were waiting to talk to her. But we'll give that some time to see how it works out. And she's welcome whenever she's ready, right? We have someone coming on tomorrow night. It's a young guy. He's from New Roads, and he is going to speak with us. We have to give these young people who are in the entertainment business as much support as we can, right, to help push their music. So we're going to let him come on here tomorrow night and talk about his music and whatever he's doing and what he has going on there. So it's a young artist. He's trying, and we have to give, space for these guys to grow, give them the support that they need so that they can all grow and flourish in their different careers. Tishana Ellis says, cold in Newmarket. Yep, I can imagine it is. Colleen says, Loving Girl Smith says, Florida is very cold right now. Okay, Colleen. All right, good for that update. Yeah, like I was saying, these young artists and so on, we have to give them enough encouragement. We have to, or we need to, as a community, we have to go on Facebook and like their stuff, and YouTube, because that's a big thing for them. In order to gain popularity, follow their music, like them, comment, and so on, right? That's all in the spirit of making sure that money comes to the community. And we have to stop this singular thinking about yourself alone. You have to start thinking about how you can help somebody else who is from your community. And the best way to help them is to help them to generate income, because if they have some money, their family will have some money from them, and therefore money will flow into the area. Remember, we're trying to build our community, we're trying to build stronger communities. So we should be able to lean on each other and rely on each other in this whole process of building our community. There are the takers who will always only take and never give, but you can't let that stop you from doing good. Um, if you have a good heart and you want to serve and you want to do good, you cannot let the detractors turn you off or turn you away. You have to just keep forging ahead. If it is your mission to help your community, then you should help them with all your heart, with all your might, with all your spirit, no matter what, no matter the obstacle that's placed in your way for you to jump over or climb under or move around. You will do exactly that. Jump over them, move under them, around them, what, or kick their ass out of the way, literally, right? To get where you want to go. But you have to be strong and resolute about what you personally want to do. Hold on a second, please. I have to take this call. Give me a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I was saying we have to do whatever we need to do to move our dreams and our aspirations along. So, yeah, let's support the young people in their quest to become musicians or performers or whatever it is that they want to do. Um, yeah. So what else is going on? So that young man is going to be on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. This is going to be streamed through YouTube, directly through YouTube, and I expect to see as many people over there as possible. Whenever you get to YouTube, if you because sometimes I don't have enough time or devices to navigate everything. If you join the broadcast here and you can share it, I mean on YouTube, and you can share it back to the regular Facebook group, fine, that's fine with me. But I expect as many people as possible to come on to YouTube and to interact with him, to encourage him, to cheer him on, to make people feel appreciated, and um, and encourage him. Right? That's what we all are here to do, to encourage each other. Anybody has anything to say about that? What do you think? Um, just put your comments in the chat. We have been steadily uploading videos from the set of videos that I did when I was in Jamaica, and we have more that we need to upload. But I noticed that uh, we're not getting as many people to subscribe, or when people watch the videos, they don't bother to like them or share them. I'm going to ask you guys to continue to like and share um, the content that we present, so that they can go further and help more people, because that's the whole purpose of creating these, to help the community. So if they're not seeing it, if it's not reaching them, then it's not making the impact that we want, right? And so, hello, Cheryl Smith. She's saying hello. Good night, everyone. Good night, Cheryl. So, continue to watch, subscribe, share, right? And also on YouTube, you could like the videos when you watch them also. The thumbs up, those are pretty important for helping the videos to get shown by YouTube. If there isn't much interaction with them, YouTube will not, push them up in the ranking so that they're shown to many people. We want many people to watch our stuff that we're putting out. So we had some pretty interesting, entertaining videos um, coming, and some that were already posted. Not all the videos that are on YouTube are really shared back with the page. I don't share all of them. So there are some on YouTube that you've never seen. So if you're only waiting for me to share them back on the page, on Facebook page, you need to go to YouTube and check them out yourself, because you're not going to see all of them, because I don't post back every single one. You understand? Maybe over time I will, but right now I haven't posted everyone. So go over to YouTube, look them up, and like, share, whatever. All right. We have some pretty entertaining ones coming up with from the market. I did quite a few videos at the market itself, both with people who are selling clothing in that middle area near the clock, and some people down inside the market. So just watch out for those. And we have like two other main interviews that were conducted that will probably come in pieces. The videos might come in pieces instead of one video. All right. Is there any question anyone has, any suggestion? We're trying to see how much more we can do in terms of interviewing people who are overseas, and it's a little bit easier for them to use the um, digital devices for Zoom or whatever, so we can have more stories and reach more people. Also, would love to have some people on the ground who are interested in sending images and short interviews so that we can publish them, because those do generate a lot of interest. So if there's any volunteer on the ground who can do those videos, we'd appreciate them. From time to time, send one or two videos so we could put them on YouTube. It helps to generate interest for the area and help to make people stop, because they're used to seeing something about Newmarket. So they are passing through and they would stop, because this is a place they hear so much about. They hear so much about our food, our people, whatever, and that will make them want to stop. So it's a collective responsibility to promote the area. It's a collective responsibility. So everybody needs to do whatever they can to send traffic, real traffic, through Newmarket, and money, right? We need to bring money to the area so that everybody can benefit. Um, when I came back, I did speak about the need for certain small things that I think more people can be involved in to make money. Um, you know, I spoke about something as simple as roast breadfruit. That is a commodity. That's a food that almost everybody overseas want. Normally, they always want roast breadfruit. We're kind of on the way to the airport, and Newmarket would be a great place that you could stop and get roast breadfruit already. Um, you know, put put aside, warm or whatever, that you could just grab and put in your suitcase, because it's good quality. It's already roasted. You already have it wrapped up, and foil paper and everything, so that you could just take it with you on your way to the airport, pretty much like how you would stop at White House and get fish on your way to the airport, right? So stuff like that, roast breadfruit, roast potato, Those are business ideas that I think would do well in the area, and not just for people who are going to the airport, but for people who are passing through the area and need something to eat. Um, we can certainly brand ourselves that way, that this is a spot that you can always stop and get certain types of food to eat, just like it was in the old days when the trucks, the market trucks, and the buses used to pass through. They all used to stop in New Market for people to get refreshed and have some food. Um, so we need to capitalize on that tradition and bring it back fully. I see a lot of buses passing through New Market that goes to Montego Bay, to and fro all day long, carrying passengers. This is a long trek from Mandeville to Montego Bay, and certainly if you stop the bus drivers and try to work out a deal with them for them to stop at your shop along the way, that's a worthwhile thing to do. So you always have some business. A bus load of people stop a few times for the day. You can get some cold drink, some water sold there. So those are businesses that I implore you to try to explore for yourself. The politician's not going to come down to do these things for you. You have to do it for yourself, right? You have to try every avenue to bring people into New Market, whether it's to have a drink or to have some food or something like that. You cannot just rely on sales from the people who live in the area. I say it again, you cannot just rely on that sale. You have to have people from the surrounding areas. You have to have people from outside the area who will support the different kind of industries. So don't just plan your lives around the half a dozen friends you have and how many family you have who will come by to shop from you. Plan for strangers. Plan and market and target people who are passing through New Market, because a lot of traffic goes through New Market every day. A lot. So we need to find a way to get some of that traffic to stop and people to want to buy something. We have to sell to those people who are passing by. And one of the biggest way that you can attract or sell to people who are passing by is the very appearance of your place. People are not going to stop to go into places that look scary, and people are not um, well groomed, and they look like they they're not welcoming to visitors. And I'm not just talking about tourists, I'm just talking about anybody in general. You have to present your business place, you have to present your sidewalk shop, because it's your business place, as something that looks clean enough, presentable enough, that anybody will want to stop there and eat from there, right? You have to put out that special effort to make sure that your place is presentable, that it's clean, it's well lit, some paint on it so it looks bright and pretty, not just any old you know not just any old thing. Try to put your best foot forward is what I'm saying, so that people would want to stop, and people will stop when they feel safe and when they feel that the place is clean, if you know what I mean, right? So try to work on those things. If your place look run down and tacky, and the construction look poor, and it looks like it's falling over, you might not get as many people as you could get. So try to work on that. Make the place look bright and pretty and happy and welcoming, so that we have more people gravitating towards that. I saw a great looking place up there at New Roads, and every time I'm passing by, I always see tourists pulling over to go over there and buy stuff. And the reason why that happens is because the place has a feel like it is clean. It has, even if it's not, they don't know. It's what they see from the street. right? It's the impression they get from the street. It looks like it could be an American joint. It looks like it could be that somebody who set up that have some sense of what the traveler needs, right? So from the street, it attracts them. We need to see more of those kinds of um, things along the way, along the road that attracts, right? You're not building it for yourself. You're not building it for your few relatives or your few friends. You're building it to attract business. So it should appeal to the business, to the people who are passing by. So look around at what you see people are doing that works and try to do something similar so that you can be in the know, right? If you look over there and you see that man keeps his place up and bright and pretty and he's attracting a lot of people, and you have yours looking the opposite, and you're not getting more than the few people who you know, then it should tell you that you need to do something a little bit different. You need to tweak something a little bit different so you can attract the people, like just like the other man is attracting them, right? Because remember, he doesn't know these people. They just stop because the place attracts them. So you need to make your space attractive also so that you can get more of them, right? And I have to go back to speaking about Paulette's drops and Greater Cake and all those things that were there in Newmarket that I could grab and take back with me. Brilliant idea to have those old time pastry available, because believe it or not, people who live overseas, they love those things. They love their drops, they love their Greater Cake, they love those things. So try to make them available. Put up a nice sign so that when people are passing by, they know that Greater Cake is sold here and drops. They'll stop. They'll absolutely stop on their way to the airport and buy it, right? So we're trying to put build up a culture of more broad-mindedness in the area so that people can start thinking outside of the box. What do you guys in the group think? Tell me what are your thoughts on what I have said so far. What do you have to add to that? Do you have any ideas of yourself that you would want to see in the area? Just write it in the chat so I could read it out for everybody. All right. Um, Health and wellness. You guys know that that's kind of my buzz thing. I am I am about to start a program that I'm extending to the people in Newmarket. I'd like to have a, a group of people um, do some better, cleaner lifestyle program, and then they could share it with others, whether it's in their church or so on. Um, just general education on how to eat better. We've seen that a lot of people have stuff like diabetes and high blood pressure, and they're not controlling them, maybe largely because of their diet. And I see people dying from those common diseases that I know. Good night, Eve. Hey, Lolo, how are you, sweetheart? That I know are preventable, and I would love to engage a few people who would want to go through uh, a lifestyle change program where we look at what you eat and how it affects your body, and how an alternative food that we could eat that is not as harmful. So in other words, a clean, natural lifestyle. I'm willing to work with about I'd say 4 or 5 people for this program, so that we can pass on the information to other people. Um, People who need to know how to choose what they need to eat in order to stay well, because they probably already have diabetes. And sometimes people just don't have a clue what else can they eat besides the things that will hurt them even further, or how much of it they can eat. And I like to know if there are persons, because I need about 4 or 5 persons to participate in this program. So let me know who is interested. You guys, you have my number. You can always text me and let me know. I'm gonna put my number right here: 347-995. That's 6556. Yeah, you can just text me and let me know if you're interested in joining this group. It's not gonna be cost to any of the 5 people, 4 to 5 people that I'm seeking, who are in Jamaica and can some kind of influence in the area in helping out other people when it comes on to healthy lifestyle, and how we can get more people eating healthy, and people staying on top of things like their blood pressure and stuff like that. Please let me know who is interested in joining in that effort. And we go through that 10 weeks journey with those people, and then they can go back and do it with other people in the area. What do you think about that, guys? Let me know. Put it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you think about that. Who here is interested in working with that? Come on, light up the chat for me. Light up the chat, guys. Who is interested in working with that? Cheryl, I'm going to call you out. What about you? And Trishana, you're in Newmarket. What about you guys? Tell me in the chat. Well, while I wait, let me hope that as the Christmas season comes on, that you guys are getting ready and prepared to, I don't know, those of you who are overseas, how many of you are planning to go home for the holidays? But just be safe. I see the virus, a new virus is on deck right now. So it's a whole new set of things to scare us again. Obviously, this thing is not going anywhere soon, so it's time again to be extremely, extremely careful. Take good care of yourself and do what you need to do to protect yourself and your family. All right. Is there anybody here who will volunteer for that healthy eating program? Anyone? No? All right. Maybe as the video circulates, or tomorrow when people wake up and see it, maybe we'll get a few volunteers. But we need about 4 or 5 people in the area who are in Jamaica to participate in this program, so that we can have people attending to other people in the community in terms of their health and wellness. All right. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, if not before. And I want you to have a wonderfully quiet night, and take good care of yourself. Be safe. All right. And if you have any further comments, anything that comes up, that you want us to address, or any suggestion from you, go ahead and put it in the comment even after this broadcast is finished and you watch this video. So guys, have a blessed night. Take good care. Bye bye.